Okay, I want to tackle something that I've been seeing on forums and Reddit and all of that jazz to do with Inaros. It's a pretty insane question and insane claim that's being made, which is that Inaros needs quote-unquote a more feasible way to heal outside of Arcane Grace. So here we are in the simulacrum with Inaros, someone that I haven't really played with for a very, very long time. Now, we're going to simulate him not having as much health as he should, i.e. not having full health, by using Scarab Swarm. Now, obviously, by using Scarab Swarm, what happens is that you actually end up having plus 100% extra armor, which is really, really good. It effectively functions like an extra steel fiber, so that is definitely something you want to keep an eye on. Now, here's the thing. We have several ways to heal as Inaros, and I'm only going to be demonstrating against a single level 100 corrupted heavy gunner. So, the first and easiest way is to literally just press and hold 2. Not only do you become invulnerable, you are healing at the same time, and we're actually healing at a pretty decent rate with the build that I'm using, and thus we are back to full health. Awesome, that was really damn easy. Alternatively, if you actually go up against multiple corrupted heavy gunners, so instead of 2, let's go for say 5 corrupted heavy gunners, and you want to heal a little bit faster, what we're going to need to do is get ourselves some energy, but then place everyone under Devour, and then use the Sandstorm. And theoretically, we should be healing faster because we are using Sandstorm and thus healing off targets who were already under the effects of Devour. But as you can see, this particular method, I don't feel like is all that good. It's not all that reliable because your Sandstorm can still fling enemies around all over the place, and just after using Sandstorm, we haven't exactly healed up to full yet, so I wouldn't really recommend this particular method at all. Instead, something that's probably a little bit more effective is to actually use part of the Scarab Swarm armor and basically spread and trap these guys in the quicksand. That will then result in some healing. It's slow, but it's not ineffective, and I have been able to use that on giant crowds to actually result in quite a semi-okay amount of healing. It also helps to turn these guys as healing beacons for things like defense targets, rescue operatives, and all that jazz, so that's actually kind of useful to some extent. Of course, if you have allies who are just more keen on killing everything in one foul swoop, well then this particular method is never going to happen. Which brings us to the actually fastest way for Inaros to heal, and that's actually to use Dessication and essentially working with his passive, which is when you do a melee finisher, you actually heal 20% of your maximum health. That includes health that is brought up because you are using something like Vitality. So that is really, really fast. You do a couple of melee finishes, you're basically up to full instantly. And this is a build that I am using. It's a zero Forma build. I'm not even talking about the fact that I'm using Strain. So let's ignore that for a second. Just all of this stuff. Actually, one thing I'm going to have to change is actually use Desiccation's Curse instead of Elemental Sandstorm, because Elemental Sandstorm was absolutely useless. Anyway, point is, this is a build that I'm using. It's zero Forma. It's really easy to heal as Inaros. So I find it just hilarious that ever since the Arcane Grace nerf, if you want to call it, where Arcane Grace at max rank is now 9% chance for 6% health regeneration per second for 9 seconds, as opposed to the double Arcane Grace shenanigan of having 2 Arcane Graces, both of which had 6% chance for 4% health regeneration for 6 seconds. No longer is that a thing, but I don't think it matters, because ya boy is super duper tanky and he heals like crazy. So I see no logic, I see no value in anyone who says that, oh no, Inaros is now terrible because the double Arcane Grace thing is no longer a thing, and DE needs to somehow give Inaros a new feasible way to heal outside of double Arcane Grace. No, it's just absurd to me. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. How do you use Inaros? Do you actually have a different build? Do you actually go for power strength? A lot of the builds that I've seen with Inaros don't actually do any power strength at all, so I feel like the zero Forma build that I'm running at the moment is kinda similar to a lot of other builds for Inaros. But maybe your build is totally different. Maybe you have way more power duration. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.